I don't need a coach to lose weight. I can do it on my own. I can get ChatGPT to write my program for me. And technically, you're right, you can. But what nobody talks about is there is a massive difference between can and will. And there's also an even bigger difference between losing weight and then keeping it off. In this video, I'll be going into exactly that and why trying to do everything on your own is going to keep you stuck long term. Firstly, I want to talk about AI, ChatGPT. You probably know now a little bit about how they work. You're probably using them like fairly often to just do daily things. Maybe it's to whatever you need it for. Now, I myself am a big user of ChatGPT, maybe at times in the past too much, because looking at my past content, when I kind of first started getting into it about 6 months to a year ago, I used ChatGPT way too much. And looking back at the videos now, I cringe because I can just tell that it's not me. I'm fully reading off the scripts that ChatGPT has given me. I'm not really putting any of my own voice, my own interpretation into it. I'm just following a script, and other people probably knew as well. If you go back and watch those videos, you can tell that it's not really me. It's definitely cringy for me to go back and watch those videos. So in relation to using ChatGPT or any kind of AI to generate your program for you, the massive thing is that firstly, it doesn't take into account your life. It's a robot. It doesn't take into account your schedule. Yes, you can put inputs, but your schedule, your stress levels, your what actually motivates you. Next thing, it doesn't change based on how you're progressing. The biggest thing is that it's not a real person. It's so easy to bail out of the plan when you don't have a real person holding you accountable. There's no one there motivating you to show up on the days when you don't feel like it. There's no one there where they're not going to call you out if you've not done something right, because ChatGPT AI will tell you exactly what you want to hear. It's an echo chamber, so it's never going to call you out when you've not done something right. So with AI, it's that lack of personalization, that lack of accountability, and I definitely was relying with content way too much on ChatGPT, on AI, and content has changed a lot since, but that's something that I could get into in another video. But with my own programs, so I've spoken about kind of what I'm doing with my own coach at the moment now, Martin, and it's been going well. It's been about 3 weeks so far now with him. Been going well. I've been enjoying it. I was before jumping around different programs, different apps, just to try and keep it fun and interesting, and there was never really any that I kind of stuck to properly and committed to long term. I'm sure a lot of you, if you're on your journey of weight loss or fat loss, that you try doing something for a little while. It's exciting at first, it's new and it's all fresh, and after a while the motivation dips. It's not so fun anymore, it gets boring, and then that's when you rebound and then you lose all the progress that you've made and go back to square one. So yeah, I just found a lot of these things weren't really helping me. And again, as a coach, yes, maybe I should know, but I do know what I need to do. And funnily enough, the program that I have now with Martin, it's something that I could program for myself. So it's not about the actual program. What it's given me is that accountability, knowing that I have someone there to push me, to call me out when things aren't right, knowing that I have someone who knows more than me, who can guide me on where I'm struggling. It's been probably the biggest shift, going from all these different apps, not really pushing myself in my training, to now having Martin and having that stress of programming off my plate, and just knowing that someone is there to keep me accountable has been a massive shift for me. So theoretically, yes, you can reach whatever your goal is. If it is the weight loss, you can get there on your own. You don't need a coach to get those results, but chances are you can lose weight short term, especially if it's something new, that's something that you've never really done before. You will get results just by doing the simple things. But can you keep it off for a year, 2 years, long term, without gaining it all back? Because that's where it gets hard. Motivation is never always there. At the beginning of a new plan, motivation is high, like in those first few weeks. It's a new program, it's fresh, it's exciting, and then you are pushing yourself. But then after a while, when you don't have someone there checking in with you, it's hard to maintain that same level of motivation. And obviously your life will be changing. Like the conditions that you have in January at the start of the year, what you might have going on is going to be completely different to when it gets to April, May time. You've got different stuff going on. Kids are up to whatever. Things are changing at work. You've got different commitments, different schedules. You need that plan that is adapting around your life. So what having an online coach will give you is, firstly, like I've said, that personalization, like I now have with Martin doing my own programming, and then how like I work with my clients, you create a personalized program, or at least I will create a personalized program based on your goals, your schedule, your likes, your dislikes, creating that holistic plan that works around your schedule, your preferences. Second thing is that accountability. It's not about criticizing. Like I don't condemn people for doing the wrong things. I call them out on it and then work with them to figure out what didn't go right, where could you have done better, where are you going to change this in the future, what little adjustments can we make to make it easier to stick to the program. Next thing, you need someone who believes in yourself on the days when you don't believe in yourself. For a lot of women that I work with, that is massive, especially when you're early on in your journey. It's hard to build that self-belief when you've tried for years, you've done the Slimming World, the Weight Watchers, the different diets, that just nothing has worked, and you're telling yourself you don't know if you can make the change anymore. It gives you that person where they're going to encourage you, they're going to motivate you. Yes, it's not easy, but you then have that coach there who's going to guide you through it. You can feed back on what's working, what's not working. So that is massive. So can you do it without a coach? Technically, yes, you can. But do you want to take that road that is longer, that is harder, or do you want someone to kind of guide you through that process to get you there quicker, but then also to make the whole process more enjoyable? I've massively benefited from having my own coach so far. So even if you feel like you're not ready, it's not the right time, I mean, you're lying to yourself, because that right time is never there. But just be open to getting support. Obviously, I'm going to say this as a coach, like I want to help more people. This isn't just me trying to sell myself, but just be open to getting help from people who like know that bit more than you, who can guide you on your journey, who can get you there faster. Like I said, make it more enjoyable, because it is more fun when you're not just following these generic programs. You have something clear that you know is aligned with where you need and want to go. And also remember that coaching is not an expense. Coaching is an investment into yourself. When you invest in your health and your fitness, you invest in yourself getting more confident, leaner, more energy, everything else within your life improves. That's why for myself, yes, I have a fitness coach. I also invested in a business coach who's guiding me on like improving the ways that I help people and how to like expand my reach. And that has been massive for me in terms of doing exactly that, helping to expand my impact, learning from someone who's way further ahead of me. It's been huge. So yeah, always remember that the best investment that you can make is into yourself. And that's where I'm going to end this video. I have not been feeling great the last few days. I don't know if it's like a flu or a cold or what. I still don't feel 100% over it now. I always want to push through these things, but I know that I need to give myself time to rest and recover now and again. But yeah, no, I hope you got value from this video. I just wanted to talk about it because it's been on my mind. Like going through working with my own online coach has been really good so far. So if you did want to learn about how online coaching could help you, I'll leave a link in the description to go and book a call with me. If you are a woman on a fat loss journey, you need that bit of guidance, that bit of support, just feel free to go and book a call in the description. No obligation, just to have a quick chat about your situation to learn like if we'd be a good fit to work together. So if that interests you, then go and book a call. But anyway, as always, if you got value from this, drop a like. Let me know if you've worked with a coach before, what your experience was like, what your like current goals are now, and yeah, subscribe to see more. but I will see you in the next one.